We have been traveling in our van with our 2 cats for over a year now and are currently exploring the beach towns of New England for the summer.
But traveling full-time isn't cheap, and even we have a long-term plan on how to save our money.
In this video, we will talk about our finances and how we save money on the road traveling full-time. Before starting van life, we had the typical bills that most people have, such as rent and utilities like a water and gas bill. But now we have cut those bills in half. After adapting to a simpler way of life, we no longer pay rent, a water bill, electric, or gas bills. This has helped us save thousands of dollars each month, which has helped us save even more over time. We get electricity by charging our portable battery in free libraries. We use propane to cook our meals. We get water from refill stations, paying about $3 for 6 gallons. And we purchased our van in total, so we are not paying it off. We do, however, pay for a phone and hotspot plan for internet access. And we pay for a gym membership where we take our showers. Something that has changed drastically is how much we fill up on gasoline.
Gasoline prices have skyrocketed over the past few years, and these prices can be hard to keep up with, especially when you travel full-time. Some things that help us are using gas-saving cards and gas-finding apps. We use the app Gas Buddy to find the best prices near us. We also have been trying our best to stay in a location for a long period of time. Not driving a lot and staying in a place long-term helps with saving mileage and decreasing possible breakdowns and oil changes. Some grocery stores even offer gas points the more you shop.
Our go-to when it comes to food is cooking ourselves in the van. Buying your own food is a lot cheaper than getting takeout or eating at a restaurant. You can get more meals out of $10 worth of groceries than you can get in $10 worth of fast food. In the summer, when it is too hot to turn on our stove in the van, we often resort to making foods like salads and sandwiches. We sometimes purchase hot foods made in grocery stores for a change of pace. These options are affordable, especially with how high grocery prices are these days. We also choose to shop at cheaper stores. In America, we have stores like Walmart, Aldi, and Winco.
One thing we're constantly reminded to do is invest. But it can be difficult to find out where to start, especially when you have little to no money to get started. However, after doing more research, we have found that there are ways to invest even with little to no money. As contract workers, we don't have a 401k, but we invest in high-yield savings accounts, along with using apps like SoFi, Robinhood, and JP Morgan for ETF and IPO investing. A high-yield savings account rewards you with higher interest rates than traditional savings account, which means you can save more money the longer it sits in your savings. Nnyji actually used to work for an investment company as a graphic designer. Investing requires consistency and commitment, 2 skills that joining Vanlife has helped us adapt to. But investing also takes patience, and we are still in a position for growth. We want to take advantage of smart plans to save money while we're young.
Starting a YouTube channel and sharing our journey is another great way to invest. Not just because you can get monetized, but also because it is enjoyable work. We just gained over 200 more subscribers in the past week. Thank you so much for supporting our channel and welcome. We are so happy to have you. Since we are on the topic, let's talk about how we save up. Frugality is my motto. I often put more money from a paycheck into my savings than I put towards spending money for the week, specifically because it helps me trick myself into thinking I only have a certain amount of money to spend that week. I can go under the amount, but I can't go over the amount that I plan to spend. Do I have the money in my savings to spend? Yes, but I never pull from it because otherwise it'll be gone, and I will adapt to a habit of taking from my life savings. For example, it's easy for a person to say they have $1,000 saved, but it's hard for them to hold on to that $1,000 for a long period of time. I took the time to differentiate what I need versus what I want, so that I am spending less each week. If we need new clothing, we choose to buy secondhand because it's cheaper and more environmentally friendly. When we do want to invest in nicer items that will last a long time, we try our best to support small businesses whenever we can. We get called hippies quite a lot because of our simple lifestyle, but I think it will make a huge difference for us in the long run. Many of you who have been following our journey for a while now probably have an idea of what our goals are.
But let's talk about what's next for us after we eventually retire Vanlife.
Our plan is to purchase a home like many people want to. But to put it as plainly as possible, we want to purchase a cabin that sits on a lot of land where we can grow our own food.
A cabin that will take us time to renovate into our dream home.
Where we plan to buy this cabin, you ask? Well, we haven't decided.
But it is possible we will move out of the States, but this won't be for a while.
We've only been doing Vanlife for a little over a year, and we plan to continue for at least another year.
But we want a home that is reminiscent of our van, which is the reason why we built it to resemble a cabin on wheels.
So it continues to inspire our future prospects.
We hope these tips help give insight into how we save money living in a van.
Everyone is different and have different tactics. These are just ours.
Remember to share your money-saving hacks in the comments below.
We'd love to exchange ideas.